All right, we're back. Got a big game coming up. We're playing for a enormous pineapple, it looks like. Got a home rivalry game against UNLV. We're looking at the top 25. You know, we're 8-1. We're not really getting that much consideration, unfortunately. But at the coaches poll, they're not having it at all. They're not interested in us. But the media poll, a little bit of momentum, getting a few votes, more than Rutgers. So, hey, man, we're moving up. Not too far from Clemson and Colorado. We might sneak into the rankings with like 2 more wins, maybe. You know, need a couple other teams to lose, but we might get up in there. All right, once again, opponent that is a little more talented than us. But I think we can do it, man. I think we can do it.
Aloha. Welcome to paradise. Hawaii.
I'm about to look up the history of this this pineapple trophy in a little bit because I am fascinated.
Tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a
Look at the crowd turnout, man. It's getting lively in here. Shoot, the upper deck is almost full even. Man, we're making some real progress.
We'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week. The UNLV Rebels taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you along.
Oh, that might even be sold out. They showed up for the rivalry.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Should I take it?
So Hawaii's offense will start this game.
Damn, we got smacked in the last one. But we are the series leader. We are the series leader. That gives me hope. I just gotta assume the last coach was not on his P's and Q's. I am here to fix that, though.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
We had a really nice performance last week. Trying to build on that. You know, honestly, you know what? I'm changing the plays. They lined up really wide. I'm not going to go with the, not going outside here. They're going to leave the box that light. I'm going to run it. Going to do it all day. I don't know how starry that star corner is, but I feel like he's going to lock up Ashlock. I should just waited for McBride. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I panicked a little bit when the slot receiver didn't get open.
Nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because
what a move. That's a weird speed burst too, but hey man, I can't complain. As long as that ain't happening to me. Alright, should be easy yardage here. And he's stuck. Of course he's stuck.
Safe completion on the screen.
We got it off, but a lot of times when you get stuck that long, the game just decides play is done. Even if he does come open in the end, the dude will just drop it. So luckily there, we actually got that shit to work. But didn't look too promising for a minute. I didn't get any extra yardage of that juke, but I did make that man touch earth. So I think we're gonna have to call that a win. I was going to just wait them out. They had it covered, but just had more patience than they did. Luckily, the line held up too.
Manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He looks that one in nicely.
All right, we're moving the rock. Moving the rock.
New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal.
Oh, we got a board. Okay, that's a solid first drive. That is a solid first drive.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator
Can't complain.
his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly.
I'm telling you, once we get that Hawaii recruiting like really up and running, a couple seasons in, we're gonna turn into a team that runs the damn football. And we already kind of are, but you know, running out of spread, taking advantage of the formation and stuff. I mean, I'm trying to be a smash mouth team at some point. I feel like that's the best use of this recruiting region, but you never know. Might be able to get some Californians in there. Apparently, we have a pipeline in Louisiana. That's not a high-ranking one in terms of, I think it's like pipeline level 1 or something, but some good recruits in Louisiana. We might be able to take advantage of that, too.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both.
So you never know. Maybe we'll stick with the spread.
Asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here.
Damn.
They are the key for their respective teams.
Damn.
And they don't always show up
Damn.
in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and
He did not want to get tackled
their team to succeed.
Well, the offense knew what they needed
at all.
First down, so they dial up the running play and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
The give to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a
I don't know why he threw that like all off platform and shit. Like he had space to make that throw. He could have just stepped into it.
This game reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game.
Maybe this is why their team is 3-5, despite the talent. Like a year ago or so. So like when they announced this game was coming out, so a few years ago, and originally it was going to come out last summer, and I kind of had that itch, right? I wanted to play some college football. And when this thing came out last summer, I kind of feel like I had to fill that itch, so I went and got an emulator, and I downloaded it. Cause I was at my parents' place on a vacation one time, and I had my old PS3, but I could not find my old copy of NCAA 14. How the fuck strong is this man? Anyway, couldn't find my old copy of NCAA 14. I was looking through some old boxes, didn't see it. So I got an emulator, and I downloaded it. Just playing on my laptop. It's just not the ideal way to play a college football game. Would have loved to have it on my TV, but it is what it is. And the state of the teams was a lot different 10 years ago than it is now, for sure. Or 11 years ago. And at that particular point in time, UNLV was one of the worst programs in the entire game. I mean, they were ass. One of the lowest ratings. The team was terrible. They just had like a 1-win season or something like that.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well.
And man, I did 10 seasons of that shit, and I was having a blast. I think once I got like 4 or 5 in, started winning the natties. Oh my goodness. And the fun thing about playing is UNLV, well, for one, Vegas, and two, you're close to California, you're kind of close to Texas, so you're like, you might not necessarily have pipelines there, but at least you can meet their like proximity to home requirements.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback.
But yeah, man, it was interesting. I think the thing that I enjoyed the most though was and that I wish was on this game was creating custom prospects. It's like now they re-added the ability to edit players, right? You can go in, you can edit guys once you've already signed them. You can change their appearance, their stats, whatever. But at that point, it's basically just cheating, right? You taking a player, you boosting the stats once you already got them or whatever. It's kind of just cheating. I guess you could do it for other teams too to balance it out. You can make their guys better. But, oh fuck, I was talking too much. I wasn't paying attention to the kick. But the thing about edit prospects, or create prospects on the old one was you could create a guy. It's not a guarantee that you're gonna get him. You know what I mean? Like, you create this mega prospect. He might not necessarily even wind up on your team. It's not a guarantee you'll recruit him. And so what I used to do was like, the one thing about that game is there'd be guys that become great players, but there were certain like unique player archetypes that you just like wouldn't run into, right? Like the great players were kind of like pretty standard in a lot of ways. Like you might have a great quarterback who's a great pocket passer. He might be a guy who's pretty good at running, but you wouldn't see like the truly unique players. You wouldn't see like a Lamar Jackson where like, oh, here's a quarterback with, you know, legit #1 wide receiver speed and a strong arm. Like, you wouldn't see guys like that. You wouldn't see a quarterback who was like 6'5", 240, and could truck people. Like you wouldn't see like a Cam Newton, where here's a QB who can actually not just like take a hit, but run people over. You wouldn't see that. And so what I used to do, so I would go in there and just create like some mega prospects that were kind of like in the style of some famous pros. So I would make like a Derrick Henry and a Saquon Barkley and put them in the same recruiting class. Or I would take like, I had a recruiting class where I put three mega quarterback prospects. I made basically a Lamar Jackson, a Peyton Manning, and a Cam Newton in the same class. And I just watch the teams compete to see who would recruit them, right? And so, one team lined up with the Manning, one team wound up with the Lamar Jackson, I wound up with the Cam Newton. And so it wound up being like this rivalry that developed over the next, 3-4 years, where I would find myself in big bowl games or in ranked matches in the regular season playing against those teams. And we would basically be fighting for the top 5. And that shit was so fun to me. Even with like O-line prospects, I would create like, I sometimes to make it more challenging, once my team got like really, really good, I put them somewhere really fucking far away. So I was playing as UNLV, I'm like, all right, I don't want all 3 of them to come to me. That's stupid. You know what I mean? So I'd have one of them be like, one would be from like LA, one would be from like Philly. You know what I mean? And so it made it so I wasn't just stockpiling all these super prospects. Like not only was I would pick up some of them, but a lot of them I'd end up playing against, which was actually really, really fun. Because now I got to figure out a way to stop Lamar Jackson. Now I got to figure out a way to stop Peyton Manning. You know what I mean? And like that shit was fantastic. Like how do I stop Derrick Henry? You know what I mean? How do I stop Chris Johnson? So getting those like unique, one-of-a-kind players into the game was something that I took upon myself because it wasn't really something that happened organically in the game. So I enjoyed the shit out of that. I will say though, player development was like a little bit broken. Dudes would just be hitting like 99 like crazy. I had a backup quarterback who hit 99 despite never starting a game his entire career, because the starter was also a 99. And then this dude never played a single game, never wanted to like transfer or nothing, and wound up going the first round of the NFL draft. It was very goofy, but that's how it was back then. I'm glad that player development is a little more realistic now. You might have a 5-star who's amazing out the gate but doesn't have great potential, or like a 3-star who maybe sucks when he walks on campus, but his skill caps are really high, so he can develop into something special. Like, I think it's really cool how organic some of that shit feels. The guy who in your recruiting class winds up being the best guy, you never know. You never know which one's going to be. Like, I had a year where I picked up 4 4-star receivers, like maybe 3-4 seasons into a rebuild. And the ones who wound up being good were the ones who wound up being like stars for me were the second best one and the 4th best one. Number 1 and number 3 never even saw the rotation. That's just how it is. You never know. You never know which one might fit your style the best. You never know which one might, develop a certain way at a certain speed or in certain directions in terms of what he chooses to get better at. It's super interesting. I like the way they handle that in this game. I'm like yapping so much I'm barely even noticing what's going on in the game. We up 20 now. We up 20-0, man. We up. Hopefully I can keep building this lead so that ball can get out of that running back's hands, because he is evidently going to be a problem for me.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. If they can convert here, that type of play can really.
All right, see if we can get Robinson to hit the quarterback real quick. He had a good game last game, man. He had a good game last game. Oh, get that. No, we're locking up. This Connor O'Neal fella looking a little shook. Looking a little shook. Yeah, we're taking this one.
makes the catch. Wants to make a move.
He didn't get too far with it, but, you know, it was worth returning, I think.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Line gets set, first down. Looking for a crease. It's high.
Ooh, okay, decent.
Six all the way out to the 34-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
On second down, he'll fire.
Damn.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
All right, quarterback got his ass whooped.
Screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite
It's so weird not having any version of I formation with the team. It feels so strange to me. I run so many plays out of it. Love getting blocks from fullbacks. Ooh, he hesitated. He hesitated.
And the defense able to drag him
He could have got to him.
down before. They'll recycle
Damn shame. You hate to see it.
The Rainbow Warriors will have it first and 10.
UNLV not playing with discipline, man.
Now the pitch.
Oh, got him.
And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
first down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance.
Good catch. Ooh, damn.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just
I didn't think that's the kind of hit he was going to take.
waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
I'm feeling level switch right now.
Pass completion has him set
I'm
up.
watching that outside linebacker.
Back to throw. It's Shager. Takes the easy one to the back.
Probably not the smartest throw in retrospect.
Lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
But, you know, we're by 20. We can lose a yard. It's okay.
The defense is
It'll be okay.
no answer so far. They'll try to run for it.
Ooh, he not quick enough.
Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally get him down after
Big difference in the early stages when you're in the group of five conferences. It's just the speed is so different. Like if you have a 90+ speed offensive player, he is going to cook in the open field. I mean, he is going to cook because you're not playing against, you know, linebackers with 91 speed like you might at the higher levels. You'll see a few of them here and there, but you're not going to see no team with damn 3 of them. You might see one, and his teammates are going to be ass. Or he might have 91 speed and be really weak and small. Get to the higher levels, man. You see a dude who's 235 with that kind of speed instead of 210.
they go to the ground.
And he'll actually know how to play football, too. He'll be good in coverage and not just a fast person.
I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling,
Oh, we're cooking UNLV, man. I didn't think it was gonna go like this.
All those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what?
I thought it was gonna be more like the Fresno State game.
Better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
and he'll return it and try to get behind it.
Shows you how important quarterbacking is, man.
He
Because
was hoping for something a little
the running back couldn't be tackled earlier.
Get him on the ground at the 20.
Quarterback's head screwed on backwards, unfortunately.
Ready to go back to work.
They got 75 damn rushing yards in the first half, but they ain't capitalized on it at all. Because that man, number 8, cannot do shit.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, break that tackle if you're gonna lose a yard.
possession after possession, Jesse. This offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
Damn, announcer just said they gotta get their heads out their asses. That's terrible.
So much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive
Ooh,
together.
damn, UNC lost their quarterback for the season. That's brutal.
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Finds the tight end.
Good tackle.
And an absolutely
Good tackle.
fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I was starting to think UNLV don't want it, man. Oh, they're trying to waste some clock.
Defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same
Playing
page.
some scared football. They're not even thinking about scoring. They're thinking about just not letting me have the ball.
Maybe they
Yeah.
can get this drive started.
I'm gonna make you run a play. You might get the first down on this, and I might feel stupid, but I'm making you run a play.
The edge off right tackle. Sticking with the running game and finding enough space to get 8, it leaves them with a 4th and 2. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same
Man, there's been a little drama in this one so far. I was expecting a tight game.
Let's see what he can do with it.
It is what it is, man. I can't complain. I like a nice win. There's no way in hell they're coming back from 20. I've fucked up before, but there's no way they're coming back from 27 now. I'd have to be throwing the kind of pick sixes I was throwing my first week when I got the game. Like, that's the kind of shit I have to be on for that to happen. Oh, good timing. Horrible throw. I tried to, like, aim it too much. I'm so worried about getting away from the defenders. I should have just throw that shit regular. That's fine, though. We got the first down. We'll be all right. Yeah, they don't want to press up on McBride. That's fine. I can live with that. Damn it, I press X. Whatever. Sometimes when you want to throw it right after the snap, it just won't let you do it, and that always bothers me. Because that's put me in some bad situations before, but luckily their coverage was booty. So it didn't really matter. They can't cover all three of those guys. He was too far back to stop that play. I'm tempted to test Ashlock here, but oh shit! I thought I saw a star in that corner. I thought he was gonna lock him up because he's been getting locked up on those streaks all season. But hey, man, I'll take it. That's a touchdown. Let's go. Put him to sleep. Put him to sleep. And that's what I need to see from him because he's gonna be the best remaining receiver after this season. Don't be smacking them. At this rate, the starters aren't even going to be in the fourth. And I think I might just simulate at that point because, I mean, shit, the only reason I'm even going to play the third is because I just don't want injuries. I feel like the sim injuries are way more likely than they are if you're just playing yourself. I just don't need any of my team's a little thin on depth. So I just don't need anybody, any key players missing for 3, 4, 5 weeks. So I'm going to play the third, and if they mass sub out the starters in the fourth, which the game does do automatically a lot, even if you don't set it to do so, I'll just simulate the fourth. Who knows, man? Maybe this will be where they show signs of life. Show a little fight. Something.
Going up top on first down. He's right on target. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the
They used that timeout way too early.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do.
That was foolish.
You got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
Damn.
Much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to
for variety's sake, I'm gonna blitz real quick.
On the board before the break. Back to throw. It's O'Neal.
Damn, that quarterback is shook. He is shook. I only got one timeout. I'm not trying to score again before the half. It's tempting to, you know, try a little something, but 6 seconds, it'd just be a Hail Mary. So fuck it. We're just gonna kneel. 371st to have yards. That's got to be the most I've had with this team ever.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion.
And McBride having a nice little game though. He's been needing one. He's been needing one.
To start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew.
Going into the season, here's my best shot at sending somebody to the league, but now it's starting to feel like it's not going to happen. He just hasn't put up the numbers.
To burn these DBs on the default. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better.
I mean, UNLV better play a perfect second half. They better be perfect.
To get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work.
I don't have any really obvious candidates to replace most of the seniors I got, especially in the secondary. So I'm gonna have to hope the portal got a little something for me. The best portal years are when one of the great teams just absolutely shits the bed. Like that is where it's at. Because all them 4 or 5 stars who got like championship contenders, one of their deal breakers, you know, when they start leaving, they're just the best. There's a online dynasty I'm playing in with like 20-something people, and you know, almost everybody's like a Power 5. I think I'm the only one who's not playing as a Power 5 team. I'm playing as Tulane. Everybody else is like Oklahoma, Texas. You know, there's a Kansas in there somewhere, Clemson, Florida State, like all that kind of stuff. And I was looking at the standings, and I was like, you know, some of the players are whooping ass. Like, I saw undefeated Texas. I saw Ole Miss was undefeated and crushing people. Ohio State they had like 11 5-star commits. They were undefeated. Then I saw that it's like, oh, is that 0-9 Clemson? I think Oklahoma had it was like 2-8. And I was like, yeah, the portal's about to be active. The portal about to be looking crazy. So even though I'm a group of 5 school, there's gonna be some dudes available. I just gotta hope that I hit some of their criteria. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I just gotta hope I hit a couple of them because there's gonna be dudes available. I just gotta convince them that New Orleans is the place to be. You'd think Tulane would have a higher campus atmosphere rating because, I mean, shit. There's a place to have a good old time in your early 20s. It's New Orleans. Let me tell you. And the quarterback sucks. I'm sure he's better than that in real life, but he's terrible on here. A little embarrassed for him.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense.
Let's see what McBride got for me on this one. He might get open.
Looking for a man.
Nah, safety's ready.
And the physical play there forces the
Hey,
incompletion on first
got our
down.
first comment of the day. How you doing? How you doing?
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose.
Oh, that was filthy.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
My day ain't doing bad. It's a Friday. Just playing one last one before I head out for a little bit. Having a decent time.
It's a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the first down.
The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
Ooh, that's too easy.
Makes his
That's too
connection.
easy.
And he'll run across the sidelines.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, football and basketball are the ones for me for sure. I mean, I watch and play others too. Like I'm really into hockey, but football and basketball are the ones for sure.
On a safety, keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
That's a decent hit. That's a decent hit.
Quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws.
I hope Hawaii has some decent seasons in the near future because I just want to see that program get back to it. What other games do I play? I've been playing some Baldur's Gate with a friend lately. But meaning to do another Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough. I was enjoying that one when I was doing it a few months ago. I've got like, I'm trying to think what I have downloaded right now. I have like Dragon Ball Fighters and like Psychonauts and stuff. definitely have NBA 2K downloaded, or maybe I don't.
They've extended this lead, guys.
I'll just check. I have a bunch of games.
Rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've
I want to
seen
get that
comebacks and
that Wukong game.
races.
That looks crazy. I might have to.
That first thing
Can't be spending that much money all the time, but I want that for sure.
Key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In
Well,
this type
what
of
system you play 2K
game,
on?
got to step up and start making plays.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw.
I still can't believe it's been like more than a decade since the last Grand Theft Auto. What was that, like 20? No, it was like 2014. Like, I can't believe it's been 10 whole years. Like, I used to play the hell out of that. Like, we were playing that before they even had the heists on there. Like, that was a new feature while we were, like, that came out while we were already playing it. I'm on PS5.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
He breaks a tackle, and he used that patented spin move to pick up.
Yeah, it's crazy that Grand Theft Auto 5 has been on 3 different console cycles. Like PS3, PS4, and PS5. And there hasn't been another one yet, but supposedly the other one's coming up. I saw the trailer, it's coming soon. Not daily, but I want to make a more consistent schedule. I'll probably do like 3 times a week. I just got to pick the days. I'm going back to school next week, so I got to figure out what my schedule's going to be.
I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Well, shout out to UNLV for showing some fight this quarter, though. They back at it.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing.
Thank you.
They'll try to pound their way in. That's what you
Yeah, I'll probably post a schedule next week once I have an idea of my class schedule and the commute and all that looks like. Trying to be a little more consistent and like predictable, you know. It's a fancy audible. Damn, all that movement for that. All that for that. We gotta be better, Rebels. We gotta be better.
They cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of their way with their fingernail. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll return it. He was looking for.
All right, we'll see. It's almost the 4th. Let's see what the coach ends up. Well, I guess I'm technically the coach. Let's see what the game ends up doing for me in the 4th, because if they take everybody out, I don't feel like playing as the backups right now. I might just let it ride out. Good throw. I like that one way more than the regular verticals where everyone goes. I like having that underneath option.
I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Because like, how many coverages really take away the bottom and the top? Damn.
And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
Yeah, I got somebody working on designing a logo for me. It's just not finished yet. Still trying to figure out what exactly it's going to look like.
They'll run it on the counter. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And as we
it's a solid lead. Shockers are up. Shockers are up. We out here winning.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Back at it to open the quarter with this.
I see starters. I'm a little surprised, frankly.
He wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Rodgers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That completion leaves us with second and medium. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
Yeah, you can send me a sample. I don't know if you use like Discord or whatever, or Instagram.
It's Jones. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Balls at the 13.
They still got their starters in too.
Tackles in the middle. They're not always the best pass rushers, but they are.
I think I only scored 7 in the third quarter. Come to think of it.
They put their hands on you. You feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these third and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a first and goal.
And the Rebels are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line.
Man, their red zone offense has been underwhelming. My goodness.
And you just wonder, when is it going to happen for this true freshman? We know he's got so much talent and ability. The coaching staff was so excited.
Oh, they switched quarterbacks
Coming into this season. He hasn't been able to score quite yet this year.
I didn't even notice.
This is the time. This is an opportunity.
They had number 8 in before, I think.
This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense find the end zone? Going for 6.
Ooh, good shit.
His hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look.
Man, no touchdowns the whole game. Pathetic. How about the second I start simming? They score one though. Hey, shots the kicker, man. He been on it. He been sharp.
Got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
Everybody need a good kicker.
Goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get
Shaker's still on the field. Okay.
Move on, be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security.
Didn't expect to see him.
And they'll get it to the 39.
I guess it's time to start cooking.
How aggressive will they get on first and 10? Looking to pass. It's Shager.
Damn. No hands. No hands.
Hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, now on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43.
That dude's sitting right in the middle of that slant.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, give me the block. Give me the block.
And they'll finally get him down after
I love any route where you catch it and you catch a block from another receiver. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. I didn't do a good job setting up that block. That's my bad.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game. Make them
That's on me. That's on me.
Really good job by the defense.
I want to burn a little bit of clock here. I just do not feel like dealing with that shit right now.
he's looking to throw.
Too easy. Why are they dropping so deep? It's not like I just been airing it out. Some cowardly-looking football from UNLV right now. Shit, time to chill. I kind of want to just run it out on them all the way.
out of here.
I kind of want to keep them touchdownless for the entire game.
He'll come out throwing on first down.
Perfect.
Finds his man. It's
Perfect.
Fried. He knew exactly where he wanted
Okay,
to
yeah, I'm
go
gonna score
with
way
that
too
one,
soon
and
for
they got enough
that
on
shit.
first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't.
I think Shager's a senior. At some point, I gotta let one of these other quarterbacks touch the field.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
Ooh, I thought we might have had that first down.
All the way down to the 5-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away.
He's blitzing.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a
He's
shot
not.
at it on 1st and goal. Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
Damn, he kind of got tripped up there. You know what? Let's kick a field goal. Let's kick a field goal.
They'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good.
Why not? All right, I don't need anything happening to any of my starters. Good Lord. I'll put Sims in. Yeah. I think we're good to super sim the rest of this one.
No matter how much
Hey, no touchdown. There we go. I thought they were going to mess with me and get them a touchdown. Bring out the pineapple. Bring out the damn pineapple.
Winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much, so you take the field.
Got the island showdown, man. Feeling like champs.
Like that is worth its weight.
That's got to be the best game he's had all season. 404 yards, 83% completion. That's easily the best game he's had. We cooking.
The next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
Hey man, what are we 9-1 now? What is this? What is this? Yeah, we fried their defense. No answer for the short pass game. Dudes just weren't athletic enough to stay in front of our receivers. That's too damn bad for them. Ten games, 1 loss. And the 1 loss was the Sam Houston State. All right, Emilio. We're making some moves. It's going to be a recruiting class of just 3 stars, but next season, after having this season behind us, I think we'll be able to hit the ground running and pick up some actually. We'll probably have some actual starting interest from some decent players. I think next year, you're going to see a few 4 stars looking toward the island. I feel it. Slightly fewer dudes rated in the thousands next time around, I think. I don't love a free safety who's not good in zone coverage. It's not my favorite thing. Also not a massive fan of pass coverage linebackers who can't run. Actually do need a kicker. Damn. Whatever, man. I'm just gonna... What else am I gonna do? Damn. Power rusher with 68 power moves. I don't think he's the future of this program. That's tough. All right, I'm gonna try to wrap it up with a couple of these dudes so I can move on to other players. I might not get Corbin, to be honest, because they have visits lined up soon. I think Eastern Michigan might pass me up on that one. But yeah, we got 9 players committed. Which makes us the second best recruiting class in the Mountain West, which is both higher and lower than I expected, if that makes any sense. Like, it's crazy to me there's not a single 4-stars committed to go to the Mountain West team right now. I guess because Boise's having a rough season. Rougher than people expected, I guess. So is Fresno State. But like, damn, y'all couldn't sneak one 4-star from California? That's crazy. I'm apparently significantly behind Boise. I think their 3 stars must be higher 3 stars than mine, because 15-point gap. I feel like that's not explained away by a difference in 1 3-star and 1 2-star. So I feel like that must be something else. But 33 nationally, it's not too bad. That's honestly not too bad. A little sobering to be behind Middle Tennessee State and Appalachian State. But, you know, some of these guys are going to be ball players, I think. Might take a while before they're ball players, but they may well turn out to be ball players. Alright, this is the big game. Got 7 straight wins. This is the team that is right behind me in the conference. Them and San Jose State. If I drop this, there'll be 2 teams tied with me for first. I don't know how the tiebreakers will shake out. And the next team I play after that is 4-2 in the conference. So anything can happen. Winning against Utah State is actually a pretty big deal. But exciting, man. I'm ready for it. I'll play that one next time. See y'all around later.